Hello one, hello all. This is a bit of a quickie here. Well, you should be aware of my Who Would Like That series, where I cover films that have a bit of infamy and people avoid for certain reasons. And I've had a couple of suggestions for the film Cuties, which is all over the news for all the wrong reasons, which I've watched. I haven't prepped for a review or anything. I think the outrage and the backlash for the film is unwarranted. Honestly, I genuinely do, and I need you to hear me out if you're gonna get infuriated already.
That is why we must heed the words of Allah, our God, for we are precious in the eyes of Allah. Where does evil dwell? In the bodies of uncovered women. Therefore, we must strive to preserve our decency.
The film is playing into that anger. This is a country that has beauty pageants for 6-year-olds. What is that? You need to really take note of this film from France and how the cinematography is done, and how we slowly develop this look and this feel. It's a group of 4 girls that are kind of the bad kids. A girl who wants to get along and just fit in with people ends up rolling with the wrong group, who are a bit rambunctious, a little over the top. They're trying to be adulty when they're not adults. You have to also remember that the rest of the school doesn't dress like they do. They don't act like they do. There's a bunch to this movie that is kind of putting the mirror up to the audience, not glorifying.
Look.
There are many instances, especially in the beginning, where the way that these girls are shot, or for the most part our lead female character is shot, is not in a typical male gaze type shot. It does develop later towards the movie, towards the later act, in the third act of the movie. But again, I think that's done on purpose. I don't think this movie's trying to glorify underage kids, getting into dance contests and doing really inappropriate dancing. I think what the film is trying to tell us is you got to keep an eye on these kids, because all of this shit is going on around us, and if you're not around to make sure that they're not soaking it up, they're gonna end up doing stuff like this because they think it's cool, and they're gonna get themselves in trouble, they're gonna get themselves hurt, and they're gonna draw the wrong types of people. And people who are acting like this is the first time a movie like this has come along, that is false. I would encourage somebody to rent a film like Kids. Kids is a lot more to the point. Cuties is more of a, again, holding up a mirror to the audience and saying, look, this is the kind of stuff that you guys are creating. Kids is just, kids like this exist. This is Kids is a 25-year-old movie at this point, but there's films out there that cover children that shouldn't be doing things that they are. But Cuties, I don't think deserves the backlash that it has, especially sight unseen. Watch the movie. If you're pissed off by the concept of Cuties, you really don't have a right to talk about what's going on in the film. You don't know why the film has made those choices. And again, I would say focus on the cinematography. If you watch a music video where sexy girls trying to dance for the camera. Notice where the camera is, where it points, what angle are we at, and then keep that in mind when you're watching Cuties. And it slowly gets into that, and you're uncomfortable, and you should be. And that is kind of the point. I would encourage people to look into a lot of the interviews that the director has done for Cuties. I'm a little late to the party, but whether or not I'll be doing Cuties for Who Would Like That is, well, I guess we'll have to see what happens over time. But it's scandalous, but mostly because people are making it scandalous. It has a message, and it delivers the message. I hate to tell you that. I don't know what to tell you. If you're looking to be angry at the movie, you're just going to be angry at the movie anyway. But if you watch on and take in the message, maybe you won't be. I don't know. I'm not taking a stance one or another. I just think that of the things I've watched over the course of these years with this Who Would Like That series, I think Cuties could be studied a bit more and discussed a bit more than Solo.
I'm a scat man.